So what is an adequate approach to neurodivergence? You can roughly categorize in 3 different areas. One is the society level. So what is kind of first the general policies? What are kind of the general attitudes? What kind of accessibility is there? What kind of political decisions are made and so forth? And then you have your organizational levels. How, for instance, is a university? How is a school approaching these questions? How are they working with inclusion from an organizational point of view? And then, of course, we have the individual level. How does kind of each teacher approach neurodivergent students? And just, I mean, I have limited time, so I want to keep it to the basics. I guess if I would need to choose, and if you ask neurodivergent students, they would say, well, the most important thing for them is to get kind of clarity. There's an urgent need to get an idea, kind of transparency. What is going to happen? That they have an ability, that they get the chance, to predict what is going to be, what is going to happen, and what the demands will be on them. So I think clarity and the good orientation, that's the most important thing for kind of neurodivergent people. So in general, you should be ensuring as a teacher that their students always have a good idea of, kind of what they should be doing and where they should be doing things and how and for how long. And once they're done, what they should be doing next and where should they be. So that's something that you can simply not overdo. It's kind of impossible, and it's very, very important that you ensure that actually your instructions are clear and that they really reach to the receiver. So you cannot overdo this. It's the most important thing. And then when you also add to this some patience and respect and kindness, then you will achieve a lot of good things when you approach people with those conditions. Another thing that is discussed a lot, of course, is universal design for learning, which is trying to motivate teachers to offer different forms of generating a learning environment in terms of materials and processes and instruction that matches as good as possible the learning styles that people may have. That does, of course, not exclude that you also combine this with a lot of classical teaching, as we know that for instance, repetition of information and repetition of things that they also end up in good learning results. So it's rather doing one thing but not excluding the other. Another success factor, what also that we found out, but it's a general kind of truth, is that we found out when you need to kind of to choose one thing from maybe a list of inclusive strategies, then it's very good if you kind of listen to what the students and also, well, in childhood, what their parents have as suggestions and recommendations, under which circumstances they can learn and perform the best.